Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D, and this is going to be my reading for the collective for this week. So we are, today's the 6th, Friday the 16th, going through the 24th of September. And with the planet, what we've got coming up is that, today we actually do have the Sun opposing Neptune, which can bring about a bit of very daydreamy day or tiredness, or I feel like even like delusion, but I feel a bit tired. The big thing we got this week though happening is we do have Mars, which is in Gemini, squaring Venus, which is in Virgo. So when planets square each other, they work against each other. So we've got Mars, which is the strength in Virgo. We're looking at our social networks or our social scene, or being very social, people with friends around us. Our networks, we're looking at even learning what we are doing in course, people who are studying or doing any courses. And then we've got the Venus, which is in Virgo, which is a little about perfectionists, having things done the right way, a bit of worriness there too. Also a bit of compassion as well. So this is going to bring about problems with relationships as well as money, because Venus is relationships and love, and Venus is also money with the Mars, and it's going to bring about probably more, not so much the strength, more the frustration and the anger. It's going to come out with these clashing, so it's probably not a good time to start relationships or like dating. I feel like there's going to be a lot of worriness coming up with this transit, to do with like finances and also relationships being very unstable. With this is going to happen there to around maybe the 20th, or even a bit more going into next week. So it is about judging, and I feel like just staying through the processes with relationships, that are the issues that are going to come up with this. And when I was getting what's coming up for this week as well, I was getting that there's going to be like nervousness, or people scared to move forward, and people like hesitating with things. I feel like also not sticking to this. People might not stick to a decision maybe coming up. So maybe, even with this Mercury retrograde, these are going to bring up these things. People undecided. I feel like it's a good week where we need to express our ideas. So try to move forward. Because Mars is still moving forward, so it's still the activator. So there is a thing here of action. Ensuring that you're being heard. I feel like this might be a time, especially with relationships, where you feel like you're not being heard. So I feel like that this is going to be a good week, or make sure that you're being heard. But I feel like that there's going to be a lot of worriedness that's going to come up here with people this week, and trying to fit into the mold, into what everyone wants you to, how everyone wants you to be. So you might be trying to fill that mold. But again, it is it's okay to be individual. But I feel like this week people are going to try and hide, or try and fit the mold, and this can be the square that's going to come up with this. I've got here slow and steady wins the race. So when we're looking at things that we are wanting to take action with, and stuff that projects that we're doing, that I got slow and steady will get you through it, rather than being too hasty. It's got here, sit with your feelings and search for sit with your feelings and the answers for what you're looking for. So I feel like this is going to be a good week to just take a step back, sit and go within, and to meditate or find those answers that you're looking for by just more being by yourself and just meditating, or just sitting still in the stillness. The answers will come to you, I feel like, this week with that. I also feel like this is a good week to improve your home and your life, so making those improvements too. And like I was getting a little worriness and about moving forward, and with this Mercury retrograde, it causes havoc. Like even myself this week, I have found so many things. Each day something tends to happen with me with this Mercury retrograde, whether it be there's my windscreen. I got a little chip in my windscreen from a rock that flew into my window the other day. forgetting my phone halfway to work and having to come back. Even today, having technical issues with my computer. These are things with the Mercury retrograde. Mix this with the square that's happening with Venus and Mars. This is going to be an interesting week. I feel like a lot of people are going to, it's like holding back, but at the same time, and it's like giving things a go. Still taking that action because that Mars is still moving forward. Even like my friend, I've been trying to encourage her to do a certain course that I feel like would be really good, and I'd love to do it if I was in Melbourne, the guide drawing course. And because of the distance, she was hesitating, but she actually did it, and she's enjoyed. She's so glad. She's done 2 classes, and her work so far has been amazing. So it's like when we sort of hold back with things instead of just having those ideas and acting on it, moving forward. Once we do, we find that it's okay. Let's do some cards too for the week to see where we're going. Let's see. Which cards? This card's here. Let's have a look. Cards for the week ahead. I feel like your energies might be down. I know Mercury retrograde, the energy is down. So I feel like people might feel a bit tired, energy deflated. It's a bit like a laziness energy, I feel like, coming out too. Okay. I feel like that you might be trying, or someone might be tell you to change the path that you're on, or to try something new, to do a different way. And I feel like that people are going to try to work through some sort of like harmony. But I feel like this week it's like we're trying to go on a search or on a mission, and this is